need. Oh, shiny.
I've got loads of the pizza one if you want to trade that.
Got loads of the pizza ones.
There's too many
Got
pizza
that.
ones.
Got. Oh, need bad. Have that one. I love beer mats, Chris. You ever wondered where they come from?
No.
I have.
Why?
Don't know. You just see them around, don't you? But, you know, where do they come from? Who makes them?
Yeah, well, the beer mat factory, I guess.
I'd like to be able to visit one.
Yeah. That could actually be quite interesting. I wonder what we'd see.
Nathan, thanks for inviting us down to sunny Kettering. So the reason we're here is because you guys specialise in printing of beer mats.
Correct.
Which is starting to find a new audience within the craft beer scene.
Yes.
So how did Mosaic become a specialist?
So Mosaic started in 1996. They originally started printing boxes and sort of fell into the beer mat world, if you like. And it's kind of kicked on from there because it's quite a niche market, if you like, and printing on beer mats is a bit of a dark art. It's kind of like a specialist thing.
But these are proper beer mats, is it? They're
Correct.
designed to absorb beer.
Yes, they are. Yes, yeah. We're not pretending to be, just circular bits of cardboard. This is full colour print on pulp board, recycled pulp board. Like you say, designed to just absorb liquid.
Yeah, cool. Are you seeing a big uptick in this side of the business?
Right. So I see, and as you will agree with, the craft beer world is massive. And I see all these breweries, I see all these cool artworks and stuff. And I didn't feel that the beer mat was going the same direction. I thought, from my experience going out in pubs and stuff, I didn't see a lot of beer mats on tables as much as I used to. I don't think they're ever going to go away. I just didn't see people just sort of just throwing them around. I see a lot of beer mats on bars and you could take one. But I think, in the good old days, you could walk into a boozer and they were, everywhere. And people spend a lot of money having this stuff designed. So for me, I didn't want the beer mat to be overlooked. I thought as an advertising tool or getting your brand out there, beer mats was the answer.
Certainly, artwork and branding and design is sort of hand in hand with the modern craft beer scene anyway. So can art in particular is one of the first thing people identify with when it comes to beer, and I think beer mats is a natural progression from that. So are you working with a lot of craft breweries?
Yeah, so we do, I would say it's at least 90% of the main.
Right.
I think you guys refer to them as craft, not craft breweries.
More traditional.
Yes. Yeah. Nicely put. But my favourites, I guess, are the new cool ones. Like Flock, they're a new customer. I love their artwork. They're really, really nice. This Everard's Tiger, that could be a pump clip. The bulk standard just skull lager. Those days are gone.
They'll probably take a few quid down.
Yeah, exactly. If you've got any of those knocking around, suspension.
Cool. Can we go and have a look at the factory and see how they're...
Yeah, let's go and have a look at the magic.
So Nathan, we're currently here in your vast warehouse space that is full of pallets and pallets of cardboard and...
Yeah. We hold a lot of stock.
You do. But what really caught my attention as I was going around is just the sheer breadth of the clientele that you've printed for. I mean, there's a lot of big breweries on there. I mean, I even found Orval, which is one of our favourite Belgian beers on the channel. So, I mean, why don't we know more about you?
Yeah, we get a lot of our work through third parties. So you are in the secret bunker of Mosaic here. So we are the beer mat printer you've never heard of, I guess. So we get a majority of our work comes through print brokers or third parties. So it's quite frustrating from my point of view because I want to tell the world.
Yeah.
We did this.
For my day job, I actually do I work for a communications agent, corporate.
Right, okay.
Creative comms agency, and the thing is, a lot of that is internal comms, so we come out with these really fucking cool films.
Yeah.
And then it's like, because it's for an internal audience only, can't go on social media. You can't put it on your show reel. Well, you could if you were on your show now.
Yeah, I have the same thing. We print some really cool beer mats for really big breweries, and I can't tell anyone that I've done it.
For the layman, like pulpboard, why is it the best material for you to use?
So we print on 1.2, 1.4 millimeter pulpboard, which is fully recycled and fully recyclable. It's the perfect substrate for beer mats because of its absorbency. It is designed to suck up liquid.
Yeah.
Which comes with its own problems.
Ink.
Ink's a liquid. So as soon as you put ink on there, it does have its own issues. We are a litho printers, so it's vegetable inks, aluminium plates. We've got 2 litho presses, one 4 units, 4 colour units and a coater, 1 5 units and a coater. Like I said, it's a litho printing. There's no digital. It's not big photocopies. It's proper printing.
Proper old school printing press sort of thing. Yeah.
Exactly right. The procedure, if you like, you've got the sales team, Charlie, Paul and Tim. They'll, take the orders. It then goes up to Linda. She's our studio manager. Once the jobs are proofed, that is then sent down to our plate maker, which then etches your design or our design onto an aluminium plate. And then that is wrapped around the cylinder onto the press, the spins and the, It's not just one brand, if you like, on the sheet. We do something called multis. So we have lots of customers all imposed together, and that is perfect for short runs. So if you order 250 mats on a Monday, you can have it delivered on a Friday.
Oh, okay.
Because it's quite a fast turnaround.
I think they have such a multi-purpose use.
Yeah.
You've seen them, obviously. I think they were originally designed. I was asking ChatGPT earlier. The history of he doesn't work here.
Oh, right.
I was asking ChatGPT about the brief history of beer mats.
Right.
And they started out as a marketing tool in the late 1800s, I think.
Ah,
And then they kind of came about like widely popular in like over wartime period, I guess, early 1900s and stuff. So,
I thought they were to stop insects getting in your drink.
well, yeah, I mean that also helps, doesn't it? But no, there are other uses for beer mats, which I think we could talk about. So give us some other ideas.
Yeah, so we're seeing what's quite popular. Save the date wedding cards. Quite a cool thing. We had a guy that stitched up his mate at a golf club. We had some beer mats printed saying Bob Green is a golf cheat to get his own back on his friend, which that always makes me laugh. We have quite a lot of taxi firms for pubs putting their taxi details onto a beer mat. So you're sitting in the pub thinking need to get home. I went to a gig at a place called Signature Brew in Walthamstow, and they gave me the idea of why not having gig listings on the back of
It's a cool idea.
Yeah.
It actually makes them a kind of functioning thing.
Yeah.
Rather than just a piece of
I
marketing.
don't know if I said earlier, we're working with Scarborough Football Club, and they've recently had their football fixtures for the season on the back of a beer mat for their clubhouse.
We need to get them to Wrexham.
Yeah, I know, that would be the one, wouldn't it? Cha-ching!
Ryan, you listening?
Yeah.
So there's a collectability to these things for sure. There's, as I understand it, there's a fandom as well attached to beer back collecting.
You could say.
Tell me a little bit about the dark underbelly of the beer back collection.
Yeah, nice little story is we printed some beer mats for a very, very famous heavy metal band that have a associated beer. And we caught 2 of their fans rifling through our recycling skip trying to find those beer mats to sell.
But they were beer mat collectors, not Iron Maiden fans.
Correct. I made them. But yeah, we had to escort 2 people off the premises because they were trying to steal that certain famous band's beer mats.
That's crazy. So there is a world of collectors that focus purely on beer mats.
Yeah, I mean, Tim and I were fortunate enough to be invited to the annual Beer Mat Collectors Award ceremony. Where they vote for...
Cannot believe there's a thing.
Oh, there is. And it was an eye-opener. Some people are properly into it. They had an auction. The most expensive beer mat was 350 quid.
Wow.
Yeah. Second World War ones are apparently the ones to get.
Wow.
Okay. The rest. So if you've got any, or maybe if we've got any of those knocking around, we'll have a look. Yeah.
I will give you that actually, because beer mats are actually marginally more interesting than I thought they were going to be. Mm-hmm. And on a serious note, actually, I think it was quite interesting going over to Kettering to see Nathan and the guys at Mosaic, because they've got this huge factory and they make 90% of the UK breweries' beer mats,
Yeah.
which is a lot. And yet no one knows about them, and they can't talk about the work that they do, other than the work that we've just spilt in the video.
Yeah, so I guess the message there, Chris, is if you guys have got a brewery or a tap room or you work in beer, go direct to Mosaic Board Printers, cut out the middleman.
Absolutely, and they're not actually sponsoring us to say that, but they are sponsoring us on a new little feature that we've got coming up soon, which will be our new video podcast, Fantasy Beer Names. More details will follow on that, but yeah, they've kindly agreed to sponsor our first video podcast.
Exciting times. We're
Absolutely.
sponsored corporate beasts.
This is the day we sold out.
Remember it.
I'm marking the time. So yeah, see you in the next video.
I'm getting back to my beer mats, Chris.
You enjoy.
Oh, there.
Okie dokie.
I do, I'm stood up as well. So that's the thing.
I'll go for it.
Got.
See you soon.
Need. Got. I'm still shiny.